Namaste and welcome back to the channel. Today it's going to be a very quick recipe, as I always say, but at the end it becomes very long, but today it will be short. So today we are making a egg and chicken roll, and for the roll I'm going to use ready-made tortilla bread. Now you can buy this from the supermarket, or if you have enough patience you can make it at home with the plain flour. For the stuffing, I'm going to make a mixture out of some tomatoes, sliced tomatoes, capsicum, onion, chili. It's optional. If you don't want, don't use. Coriander, and this is sliced chicken breast. Now if you are vegetarian like me, you can add paneer to it, or you can fry some hard tofu and use that. Now the pan is already heating up. To start with, this time I'm not using ghee. I'm sad, but it's olive oil, so let's use olive oil this time. The pan was already heating up for a while, so it should not take long to heat up the oil. Once you think the oil is hot, we put the onions. Now with this wrap we do not want absolutely cooked veggies. We want a little bit of crunch in them, so we will not make them brown or golden brown. We're just going to sweat them for a while, and that's it. Next comes in the capsicum and then the chili. No chili, no life. Alright. Let's cook it for at least half a minute. And add any curry powder. When I say any curry powder, so that's 1 teaspoon, and that's 2 teaspoons, and that's half teaspoon. Now this is just flat teaspoons I have used, and then a teaspoon of salt. We can add salt later on. I'm scared of salt because I always put extra salt. Now this has to be cooked for a few seconds, and then we add a teaspoonful of ginger garlic paste. Let's add one more. So it's 2 teaspoons. Another 10 seconds. Then we add our tomatoes, which is the last ingredient when it comes to the veggies. Now once again, as I said, if you're a vegetarian you can add paneer to it or tofu, which I'm going to do for myself because I'm vegetarian. Now once again, we don't want to cook the vegetables too much, so here goes the chicken. You can use thigh fillets if you like, if you do not like very lean meat, but my son doesn't like any gristle of fat, so I prefer using chicken breast, which doesn't have much of gristle or fat. turn this off as soon as the chicken is cooked. So let's cook it for 1 minute and then I'll show you the rest of the stuff. Alright, after 1 minute, as you can see, it still needs a little bit more cooking. Most of the chicken is cooked, but there are few pieces which are still raw. So when I say 1 minute, it doesn't really mean exact 1 minute. We have to make sure that everything is cooked. So let's cook it for another 1 minute. Right now, after cooking for another minute, everything looks cooked beautifully. If you do not like hard chicken, do not cook it any further. So at the end, we put 2 pinches of garam masala powder. Turn the heat off and coriander. Now this can easily make 5 wraps, and I have wraps, rolls, whatever you want to call them. I have used 1 medium onion, 1 medium tomato, and around 2 to 3 inches of capsicum. Alright, here we go. Now we need to wait until this one gets a little bit cold so that it's easy to handle. So let's give it some time and we'll come back to you soon. Alright, welcome back. So for the second part, I have taken some eggs and beaten them. We do not need a very fluffy omelette, so just regular beating is fine. A little bit of salt and pepper in it. I have the tortilla with me. Once again, you can buy it from the market or make it yourself if you have enough patience and time. Alright, the pan is hot. Please remember, the pan should not be very hot, otherwise your omelette will burn or it will turn very red without even sticking to the tortilla. Alright, here we go. Spread it. My pan is a bit old, so it's D-shaped. And as soon as you spread it, you need to put the tortilla on top. And then a little bit of this. This will help the egg stick to the tortilla. Now after this, you can bring the heat on a little more than the lowest one and cook it for a few seconds. Very gentle. It'll be the best if your pan is non-stick and new. Now when you rotate this, if it doesn't break, you have done the job perfect. Now keep checking, it has stuck, but you can see there's a little bit of egg which is uncooked still, so let's cook it for another few seconds. Alright, time to turn. The egg has cooked. Turn it gently. Let's cook the tortilla. Tortillas are already cooked, but then if you like them a bit crispy, you can cook it for a while. While it's cooking, I'm going to add some cheese because we love cheese. Alright, after the cheese, I'm going to add our chicken mixture. Do not put it in the middle because we need to roll it. Now at this stage you can turn the heat off. I have some onion rings here. You can put any salad if you want. I'm not putting too much salad because the tortilla is little and it'll be hard to roll. So some chilies, tortilla. Now this is again optional. If you want, you can use some mayo. I like using a bit of ketchup, so just very little ketchup. And then I have prepared a chutney out of onion, tomato, green chili, coriander, mint, salt, red chili powder and lemon juice. Few drops. And that's it. Very gently, very carefully bring it down to the bowl. Now this is a little bit harder part. If you're scared of heat, you need to wait it to cool down. But if you are okay with touching hot food, then just roll it. Cut it into two. You can serve it with whatever you like. You can serve it with tomato ketchup, or you can serve it with a chutney as I have served. And that's it. Nothing great. Simple, quick, and very delicious. Here we go. So this is egg and chicken roll. You can always do changes if you like, add paneer or tofu, and enjoy. Thank you once again. Hope you will like this recipe and please subscribe.